Yo, what is up, guys? Currently on shorts on NQ. Initially entered at the first market structure shift right there, and then after we got this huge move down, I decided to add it another 0.5%. And yeah, just anticipating for us to go for these lows down. Oh, wait, technical difficulties. Expecting us to go for that low. So just sell side liquidity, and yeah. We'll have to wait and see how this goes. NQ just had a nice displacement to the downside. I'm gonna move my stop to break even on this position, on my initial position. And then I'm gonna leave the normal stop on the second one. And yeah, we'll see how this trade goes. TP is down here. Alright, my first position just hit TP, and now I'm waiting for my second position to hit TP. NQ is just dumping right now. Got the whole move. Second position hit TP. Let's go. W fucking trade, bro. How many profits? Let me see. Today we made $750. Yo. Today we finished pretty early. I finished trading around 10:30. When did my TP get hit? 10:30, yeah, exactly 10:30. So today we finished pretty early. Just journaled my trade in Notion, as you can see. Again, the Notion template is in description. If you guys want to see, this is my markups and everything. My Notion template is in description, and yeah, today was a really good day. As you guys saw, I took the shorts on NQ, and we just started dumping on NQ. But I did make one mistake today, and it was the fact that I was way too early. I was at least around 10 to 15 minutes too early on the move, and I could have easily gotten stopped out. One thing I really like to do, and that my trading partner Jerome tells me, and it's something I'm really gonna start taking into account, is waiting for H1 confirmation. So wait for the H1 daily candle close. So always wait for 10 o'clock before placing a trade, or maybe you could place a trade like right before 10 o'clock. Because then you already kind of know what the H1 is going to close like. But that's something I did wrong today. I entered right after I saw my entry model. I entered, but I should have definitely just waited, be more patient, wait for at least like 15 to 20 minutes, and then I know how the H1 is going to close, and then I can place a trade based on that, because the H1 really tells you a lot on how the market is going to move in like in the AM session. So especially that first H1 candle of 9 a.m, like it really tells you a lot. So that's one. Even though I did have a winning trade today, I did make one mistake. And again, you learn things every single day. You learn stuff. Even if you win, you can still learn stuff. Doesn't matter if I won today, I still made a mistake, and now I know for the next time. Besides that, it was, or like the confluences were A+. Like we took out time-based liquidity, we took out a daily high, we took out a PM high, we had SMT with a daily high with ES. So we had so many confluences, and then we had the internal sweep, and then the market structure shift with displacement. We had clear displacement. So all the confluences were there. Just maybe I could have gotten the timing a bit better. So that's like the only thing I could have done better today, is get my timing right. So yeah, those are like those small things you have to do so you can, you know, refine your edge. But besides that, I had a pretty good day. I had basically a 3% day, because I initially risked 1%, and after I had more confirmation, after I got that H1 confirmation, I decided to add another position of 0.5%. So yeah, that's that. Hope you guys, I'm gonna give you guys a more in-depth trade recap in a bit. Today, we had a pretty good day on NQ, not gonna lie. Made about 3% today, and I'm gonna basically give you guys a more in-depth recap of how today went. We also caught this in the VIP room, as you guys can see. See if I can show you guys the signal in the VIP room. This is the signal in the VIP room. As you guys can see, boom, short NQ, stop loss, TP, everything, and called that shit out again. Another W trade on NQ, two W's in a row. So basically, I'm gonna show you guys why I took this trade. Going into the morning, as you can see in the Discord, I said going into this morning, I still do not have a clear bias since we are still trading in the yesterday's range, because yesterday we just ranged, we didn't do anything yesterday, and yeah, we were still trading in yesterday's range. We did have a daily bearish SMT, and we did take out multiple levels of liquidity, so shorts would not be a bad idea. As you can see, this was the daily high. If you go on the daily chart, let me do this. This is the daily chart. This was the daily high. As you can see, we clearly did not take out that high on NQ, but we did take it out on ES. As you can see right here, we did take it out on ES. So what is that? Daily SMT. Daily SMT is something very strong. We had that last Friday when we had this huge up move on Friday. We also had daily SMT down here. So daily SMT is something really strong to look out for. Next to that, I usually do want to see like an imbalance or something get filled. We did have this big ass fair value gap, but it's so big that you need to have a refined fair value gap. And we had this perfectly refined 5 minutes fair value gap, perfectly aligned right here. So I marked that out. Also, we had the yesterday's daily high get taken, and this was the yesterday's PM high get taken. So we had the daily high, PM high, and we had daily SMT with this high. So, and we filled this SIBI. So there were multiple reasons to short, even though I was not 100% sure if we were on the higher time frame bearish. I did see reasoning for us to be bearish in this moment in time, at least for a short-term amount of time. So I was looking for obviously my entry model on the 1 minute, my internal sweep. This is my entry model. If you guys don't know, I want to see something like this: high get generated and then get taken, and then a sweep, or the 3 drives pattern, which is the same thing but just another high, and then this. So those two are basically my 2 entry models, and this is what I saw. I saw the sweep of this high, as you can see, marked it out here, and then displacement with a market structure shift. Actually, this is the market structure shift right here, but I also marked out this low. We closed below that low, so that was also nice to see. And then I entered basically down here. A better entry would have been the fair value gap entry, but we displaced so much that I was hesitant that we were going to go for that fair value gap. I really thought we were just going to maybe retrace a little bit, wick here, and then keep pushing down. But we did end up coming to that fair value gap. So if you got that fair value gap entry, you know, good looks. But and as you can see, the trade worked out perfectly. I had my stops a little bit above the highs because I saw NQ and not NQ, ES and YM were already melting. So that also gave me more confidence on the trade. But I did see that NQ was trying to go for these highs. So I thought, okay, NQ might go for this high like this, and then we're gonna get our market structure shift, and then we're gonna have some type of SMT like this. So I was anticipating, even though I was already in the trade, I did anticipate that we might take out this high. So that's why I did not put my stop loss at this high. That's one of the dumbest things you can do, because then you're setting yourself up to be liquidity. So I set my stop somewhere above here, like right above the imbalance, I think. And yeah, I was anticipating that we might take out this high before going down. And as you can see, we did not take out the high, but you know, something for you guys so that you guys can definitely implement so you guys don't get used as liquidity more times. So yeah. But one mistake I did make today is I was probably way too early on the move. This trade was right after 9:30. It was at 9:35 or something, yeah. And I usually do not like taking trades so early into the open. I usually tend to wait 10 to 15 to 20 minutes at least, or I wait for the hourly candle to close. And that was basically my own. Even though the trade did go in my favor, I still needed to learn some lessons today, and I was way too early. I should have waited for this H1 confirmation. The H1 confirmation was the fact that we failed to close above these highs. As you can see, we had this 3-bar swing high, we wicked it, and we failed to close, and that would have been your confirmation. So after 10 o'clock, and then you would have gotten your entry somewhere in here, because this was 10, yeah, this was 10 o'clock, and then your entry would have been somewhere in here at a fair value gap or something, or you could have shorted this soup right here, this turtle soup, or this turtle soup, and that would have been the AAA plus setup for the day. So my entry was still a little bit too early, and that's a lesson I've learned, and that's what I'm going to do better next time. Even though I still won the trade, it's still a mistake. And besides that, I had flawless performance in my opinion, targeted around the 2RR, and I added an extra position. After we got that H1 confirmation, I added an extra position in here, or right before we got the H1 confirmation, because it was looking like the H1 was not going to close above the 3-bar swing high. So somewhere in here, down here, I added another position. Also, I saw that we disrespected this bullish for value gap, this big bullish for value gap. I was trying to see if we're going to respect it or not, or we're going to close it below it. And those two reasons were the reason I added another position in here, and I had my stop like somewhere up here. And so both trades hit 2RR, both positions hit 2RR, and I made basically 3% today. And as you can see, it was a really nice trade above midnight opening price in a premium of the range. Took out buy side liquidity, filled out an imbalance, and just literally just a textbook trade. And we traded back to all the way to this daily low right here. So if you held that till that daily low, would have been a really nice trade, more percentages. But I personally am happy and content with 2%, or not 2%, but 2RR. And yeah, that's basically how today went. We had a really nice day. Again, VIP room, called it out. And yeah, if you guys want to join, just DM me on Discord at NQDemon, or Instagram or TikTok at NQDemon if you guys are interested in joining the VIP room. And yeah, no complaints. And we have multiple charting sessions in there too, and just pre-market analysis from me and my trading partner and all of those things. So yeah, just let me know if you guys want to join. Besides that, there's nothing more for today. We had this one bullet today. My sniper is now reloading for the next target. And yeah, nothing more. Really textbook day. If you trade ICT, just a textbook day today. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this like in-depth recap, and take care.